I wanted to focus on the four truths that you mention in the book, The Power of Small. And the first truth is it's a bite-sized world, B-Y-T-E.
Yeah.
Would you care to tell us how the online world highlights the power of small?
Well, in a good and bad ways, obviously, and everyone at Microsoft would know this best, but we have the power now to be seen, and nobody has to be a millionaire, and anybody has that power. We see that on YouTube, and we see that in detrimental ways as well. You know, we often tell people anything that you do or say, you're like a paramecium jumping around under a microscope. We saw this with Domino's Pizza where, you know, some guy made a funny video of, you know, sticking cheese up his nose, one of the employees. And, I mean, it did some real PR harm to Domino's for a while. But the real harm is this guy will never, ever get a good job. Because when anybody Googles him, the first thing will come up is, you know, Boogergate or whatever they've termed that terrible thing that he did, which, you know, a few years ago, nobody would have known about it. It was just some funny little thing. And now, you know, billions of people see it with the click of the mouse. By the same token, you know, we have this immense power now to really change the world. I mean, we see with freerice.com where a guy was just trying to help his son, you know, learn his vocabulary words for his SATs. And if any of you are familiar with freerice.com, or if you're not, click onto it. You know, every time you get a vocabulary word right, virtual rice goes into a bowl, and he hooked up with advertisers who, you know, paid to be on the site because so many millions of kids were going onto it, and it translated into him donating that money to the World Hunger Fund at the UN, and billions and billions and billions of grains of rice and millions of bowls of rice are going to feed people in third world countries. This is just one guy helping his son with the SATs, and we have so many examples of it in the book. People are no longer powerless. I mean, with the rise of the Internet, whether it's infamy or just solid, you know, fame and moving civilization forward, we all have tremendous power now, and really, one small voice can speak for millions of people now.